Hello and welcome back to the world, to the series Minecraft What Doing. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And head over to the Twitch to catch it live. Alright, let's see where we're at. Last time around, we were working on this factory. We just got it erected and didn't really go into any details or anything. I really just wanted to get all this stuff moved in here and ready to go. And so yeah, here we are. I don't want to make myself feel like I'm rushing this world or anything, but I really do want the wood, ephemeral wood, which is in the end. So that is a good reason to head over there sometime soon. Till then, though, let's just continue on with factory. Thinking purple for the windows. I also think like a teal, pop of teal somewhere would be nice. I guess cyan is what we got, but yeah. Like a little brighter than the warp wood. We got anything, I don't know. Concrete maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out though. What we got for glass? Oh, we got some magenta sitting in there still. On the floor we made over there. What is this? Fancy? Kinda like. Can we do that as panes or no? Can. Can I make this straight into panes or does it have to be regular glass? That answers that. Unless I just didn't know the recipe for panes. I think that's nice. Still allows you to like really see in there a bunch. But it adds a little bit of extra detail to the edges. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's really nice. Let me see one of these up here. Yeah, I fucks with that. Okay. Still gotta fix all this extra texturing. It's a little too heavy in some places. It's just supposed to be a little bit of extra like some breakage in the detail, but yeah, still figuring it out. Glass. That's what I'm doing. I think that's more than enough. Especially because those are the only windows I have so far. Is it worth rounding out these corners in some capacity? There is more detail. Like, I do want to have, like... It's funny, I have all the cables that are going to be, like, hidden in the walls and everything. But I do want to put cables sticking out as just, like, decoration. That will give it some, like, extra depth here and there. But just looking at it as is right now, it's just like, it's like, as if these are choices that are being made. All right. What do we got? You know what? Nope. I really need it. I need the glass here. It's just, I keep looking at it and I keep thinking it, and I'm like, yeah. I feel like on its own that wouldn't have looked weird, but with this up here looking like it does, it's like the symmetry is killing me, but I just can't help myself, you know? I just can't help but have it be symmetrical and make it symmetrical. But it's kind of killing me right now. I don't know if I can bear to make it asymmetrical though. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. That doesn't hurt me as much as I thought it was going to. Um, Let me see if I made this bigger on both sides. I dig it a little more now. We can accept that for now. Well, in terms of what's going on in here, what's the next big goal? You know, we got this stuff to work towards, more range extension. We get some netherite. This armor, auto crafting, which I can't tell. I don't think I have. I think I did save it though. I'm not seeing it over here. This stuff, molecular assembler, pattern provider, to start auto crafting. Don't need a crafting monitor. Guess I need that. And that. Okay. Can I make like can I afford that right now? Just a basic level auto crafting? Am I at that level? Did I make it or no, I made all the parts. I didn't actually make it. Yeah, there you go. Now I've made it. Now I'm missing everything to make more. I'm glad you have a video to watch with your dinner. I need to make an actual bedroom. Can't keep sleeping by the stairs like I'm Harry Potter. Iron. Phenomenal. And then where were we? More of those. More of those. And now we got that. What I'm doing right now, in case you missed it, is trying to begin auto crafting so I can stop having to do a million things over and over again. And I guess that will go on this floor. Okay, so I need a bunch of these. This kind of stuff is going to be the first stuff that goes on autocraft. Oh my god, look at I had to deal with this stuff going so slow before. And I could have just did all of this to make it quicker. Like I could have made these pretty easily before, right? Like yeah, there was nothing really holding me back from making those in the first place. I just wasn't doing it. Um, let's see if just that was enough. Boom. Then I will need another one of those. And those. Okay. Have some more. I even remember. I don't even really remember how to set this up. I mean, I do, but don't. You know, one of those things. You just connect them together, man. That's really it. And then have a pattern provider go into the molecular assembler. Blah blah blah. That would have definitely had the tabs to see more. Autocrafting. Yeah. Have the wires connect to the wires and have the wires connect to the wires. And the wires do the thing with the wires that make the wires do the thing with the wire. Okay. So this is going to connect here to the floor. And I guess I can put it all the way to the edge. Favorite mob? Um, mob. Those are doors. It said mob. Oh, egg. Or just do egg. Let's see what we got. How about we do one of those like ranking like this or that thing? So the LA or an armadillo? Let's go with the LA. And now I'm going axolotl over LA. Still axolotl, still axolotl, still axolotl. We're still on axolotl. Enderman is like so classic. Vanilla mob. These are all vanilla mobs. I think. I mean, if there isn't one, then we'll get there and see. Out of power. Oh, wait a minute. Oh wait. Okay, this is a that kind of scared me for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I'm out of power. I'll charge it in a second. Let me finish finding my favorite mob. Um, Axolotls are just so cute, you know? Definitely not a phantom. Phantom might take the cake for least favorite mob. Yeah, I guess we're going Axolotl. Axolotl wins. I went through all of those different eggs just to choose the third one in this list. Right. I didn't set up any way to charge this thing. I have to do the freaking these things and whatnot. Stuff from this mod. I can set up. I guess I'll use this for now. Oh, that's not. That's not gonna charge it. Actually, I think I could just shove it right on the front of this thing. This is very, very temporary. Yeah. That's only gonna drain the entire thing. Oh, it's so slow. Oh, it's starter level. That's why. Did I have another one? Or is that just the one I've been working with? It's not needed. Um, see, all of this stuff that I'm doing right now can be very much avoided once I get the auto crafting going. Now this thing's just draining it. Good, 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 good. This needs an upgrade too. Look at that. Okay. Where was I? I was up here working on auto crafting stuff. And then everything decided to die on me. Um so we got one of those. Then I guess we do the other side for the oh man, I gotta get those fences in place. We do the other side for the molecular assemblers. Which is like a line of crafting that way and a line of assemblers this way. Patterns. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's the fun thing about this mod is every time you think you're right there with something that you like are just about to figure it out, get it worked out. No, you're not. You know? And just know you're not. Try again. Okay. Do I have any facades left of these? Those, yes. The other ones, no. Hmm. Um, not really. Didn't really have to watch a bunch of tutorials or anything. because this mod has all the stuff here for explaining it all and understanding it. So like whenever you just like don't understand something, whatever, you can go into all this stuff, all the different categories, example setups of how to do basic versions of things, or maybe not so basic versions of things. What the? I've never even looked at this page. This is insanity. It's crazy. An example main network. Yeah, that's a little bigger than my main network is about to be. Um, all the different items and everything. You just kind of like learn little by little over time, as opposed to just trying to get it all at once, you know? Mm. It is very technical in the sense of it just all has to work. It all has to be like you can't things can't be out of line and things like that, you know. Technical in that regard. Everything has its place and its function. Alright, so that is auto crafting. It's not done yet, but like basically this stuff is the crafter, and that would make it so that I can actually craft something. And then this thing is the thing that actually does the crafting, the assembler. That is like the brain saying, hey, do a thing. And this is like the body being like, okay, I'll do that thing. But I had to give it something to craft now. So I need to pattern accessing terminal, pattern encoding terminal, which requires this one. I don't have any furnaces over here. Fake floors are pretty floors. Oh, you like my fake floors? Yes. Fucking Enderman. Yeah. I like the facades and how, you know, you can hide all your wiring without ruining everything. I just need this to hurry up a little bit. Are they really fake floors though, if I could still walk on them? That's the real question. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me that. Can't wait to get that auto craftable and just automatically going into the inventory straight from there. Save me so much time. Uh, where are we? Let me make another one of those. Yeah. And then, okay, so that will make the ME. That will make the crafting. And that will make the encoding. Crafting Maestro. Boom. Now, we can tell it to do things. Yay! So, I mean, what's the most important thing right now? What's first? Honestly, I think this stuff, having this stuff on Autocraft seems really important right now, considering how much of it I just need and don't have. But that's entirely separate than that. Because for this, I'd had to put pattern assemblers, pattern providers. That's what it is. Pattern providers underneath these and set that up with import buses and things like that. Um, I really should get this set up. I really should get this set up. So these are gonna actually go. It's gonna go this far. For that. There's not gonna be any plants here. I might put an elevator there just to keep getting under it. Might make a basement of that to put all these too. Just so they're not here. That's the thing is like these plants, I've decided they're not gonna move, right? Gonna make a little greenhouse around them. It's gonna look nice, whatever. These drawers, they're not staying there. Even if they live in the greenhouse, it'll be like a second floor, and it looks like an attic full of drawers or something like that. But currently, where they are, it's not gonna be there. That's phenomenal. So it's like I wanna get it connected, but I need to. That means somehow wiring that to this, and it has to be the top of it because every other side is covered. Which would mean it'd be a better idea to make the greenhouse first. You know what? That that might get I think I might outsource that project. Hand that off to someone else. That way I have at least one thing that looks nice in this entire area. For now, what do we want? Want to set this up with pattern providers. Oh, you know, it's something I can auto craft is stuff like this. It's glass. Keep needing a bunch of this. And you know what? For power, I keep needing a bunch of these. And I need, I don't know, a bunch of these. A bunch of those. There we go. See? That's something. So those go in there. And then, now if I don't have anything typed in here, it doesn't show it there. Is this? Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, this isn't even as big as it can get. Nope. And autocraft items to first row. Yes. Which means something might be wrong. That's fine. Automatic clear terminal grid, that's fine. Either it's because I have some of all those things I just added still in here, or I messed something up. Yeah, like if I take this out now, let's close that open. No. What was it? Pin auto crafted items to first row. It's things that are like finished making. Like if I go like this now, like give me 10 of those. That example. But very valid. Wouldn't have to run back here if this was all set up. Uh Alright, so if I was like, give me 10 of those. Yeah, it's at the top. It made 12 because it makes them by 4. So I can't just ask for 10. That was great though. Just seeing that work, great. Phenomenal. Sensational. So let's have, yep, I was gonna say, let's have everything needed for the pattern providers on AutoCraft. So I can make a bunch of those. So the pattern provider itself has to be autocraftable. And then I'm going to make it so that it specifically uses oak wood for this. For making a crafting table. And I guess I could. See, I'm already going to need more pattern providers. We'll have that autocraftable. And that autocraftable once we get more patterns. Oop, nope, no. No, no. Where were we? That. And it might be good for now. TBH. If I ask for like 10. All that's missing is one of those. That's so funny. So funny, and here you go. It's going to be a little slow because we only have the one assembler and all that. Which, yeah, should get more of these going. Didn't I just put that on AutoCraft? Why is it not saying? Is it just because I have some? I guess. Um, I can't even fit that in there. But I can tell it to autocraft all the ingredients and then make it myself. Okay, I need one of those for this recipe I'm working on. Thank you. Now, that'll go a little bit faster. And I can fit more stuff in there, like the molecular assembler. Why did I stop working on this one? Actually, I don't think I ever started. I was too busy thinking about setting up this. I know there's like a better version of the inscriber. Is it this thing? Extended inscriber. I think there's better than the extended inscriber. Hold on. This, what is this one? What can I make with this? Yeah. I think it was Melody of Things. So with the crystal assembler, making like the processors, you can do 4 at a time. So it's, one process 4 times over, quick and easy. But then there is another thing, circuit slicer. So you can just like make this stuff into blocks, and then the circuit slicer will just give you 9 of them. So go blocks, concurrent circuit, calculation circuit, like yeah, all of this. Egg. Get a block of it, put it in there, you get 9. Jesus, that's something. That's some work right there. We're gonna stick to this stuff now. Need a wrench. I think this wrench works. There we go. Let me get some of those. Thank you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that should just be good enough to make this work. Let's give it a test. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Let me disconnect that real quick. So this is part of why I made this bigger, is, yeah, let's back on. These wires can only hold a certain amount of channels. So like these can hold 8 channels. 8 channels. And the channels are basically how many things are connected to it. So this is, I think this counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Yeah. That's 5 different channels already. And that's I guess maybe that doesn't count as that many, or maybe like these all together count as one, because that'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this also only says there's only 9 channels. Three. This stuff is on a different channel because it's on a different cable. This is on a different channel. So what's making this 9? Or what's making that? How many is that? That's what I'm asking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that breakup of channels is working. But what I do know is that's not going to cut it. So I actually have to switch it to these dense cables, which means we're replacing all the floor facades again. I just want to make the simplest ones. I don't want to do all the extra stuff. Is this the simplest one? Yes. Look at it. Dense cable. Smart cable just makes it light up. Shows you how many things are connected to it. That don't bother me none. So yeah, like it just has these lights like this is how much you're using of right now. I don't have wool all like that to be making those. Um, yeah, I don't have wool. If I kill these sheep over here, do I breed them and then kill them? Make some sheep essence. Definitely gonna have to do that. Or some other way of getting wool. Just wool, man. Just wool. Yeah, sheep essence or string, and string is spider essence, so I will get on that at some point. Um Maybe I'll get on that right now. Soul jars. Need 12 of these. I messed that up. Oh, that's what that other one was. I thought that I only had one when I was putting it in the system before. Well, I'm not using those sheep up there, so that'll get my numbers up a little bit. Oh, he knows. Damn. So 1 of 8. Move, chicken. Not here for you. We're there for the first jar already. I thought I had a lot more wheat than that. I mean, there's hay bales all over here. We're not hurting for it, but yeah, I just thought I had more. Need to get him a friend. One of these has 3 sheep in it. Sorry, bud. Actually, I was just gonna kill you, but come here. No, I'll let them live for now. Man, these experience jars are never gonna be full. I'll leave him and get rid of this other one. So I might get rid of these closer ones anyway. Not sure. Wasn't he just right here? Am I tripping? I'm losing my mind. Maybe that was the same guy. Okay. Ah. Burniash. Tired of using those furnaces over there. I think that's as high as I can go right now. Yeah, netherite. It's gonna be another one of those. Just gonna put it here for now. Where was I? Factory? Yeah. Wait, is that already filling up with... Why does it say 10k? Bam. Power. Now... Bam. Do that with a machine. You're talking about the soul processor? That is what I'm about to do, actually. This thing, soul extractor. That's why I started trying to just make... Oop. Trying to do this faster. How to split. Speed. Speed. There we go. And I don't need any of those red ones. Phenomenal. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm about to do that soul extractor. It's gonna take my daggers. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Take them. Are you gonna hold your power if I break you? Because I don't really want 10 million FE coming out of here again. I guess the furnace would be the better choice to try that on. Whatever. Just put it here temporarily. We got all this extra wool. I'm not doing all that right now. Oh, this doesn't even go in without that. Without it being at least inferior. Okay, fine. I didn't need to do that. It's a premium in here I could have downgraded. Oop, 22. Might as well keep going while I'm at it, you know? Let's go 3 more levels up. Where it go? I'm so blind. That's in my inventory. I can't even do it yet. I had to make some more of this. Let's just make a lot of each. Okay, just 4. And then 4. And then 4. Pink what? What do you mean pink? Is it? I don't know. No, it's not dye. Mutton. Well, that's 1. And 4 more to go. Didn't I make 4 of these? No, I swear I made 4. Like, I know I just made a bunch of these prosperity ingots, and I could be getting confused, but I swear that I just made 4 of those. And I was just waiting on the glass. Yeah, 50 each ain't gonna cut it. I need y'all to grow up. I have nature seeds. I can get a lot more wheat. I was being silly forgetting about that. I have no string. I think. Pretty sure. I have no string. Mm, there you are. Give me that. Take a guess. Take another guess. Take another guess. And another one. Hey, first try. All right. Mm, 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 mm. See a couple more goats in here, I think. Oh, I forgot it shows the time. Growing up time. Oh, wool converts to string. Feathers. I could shear the sheep. You know, that definitely was part of the plan, and I just, like, forgot about that part. I was like, I gotta keep breeding them to kill them. Oh, shit. That is about to be bad. What am I doing? I'm like, alright, now I got the string. No, the string was for the wool. Let's see how far this gets me. That got me to halfway of that next charm. That's something. Move the hay bales? Nah. They're alright. They'll be alright. I like to jump around on top of them. Damn, 17 minutes. Oh, it's taking that guy so long. There's a lot in here now, though. I can kill some, though. 4 minutes, 2 minutes, yeah. It's gonna have to wait. They eat grass to grow wool? No way. No. Oh. Stop. Cap. That was sarcasm, by the way. You could put the keyboard down. Things of that nature. We'll figure it out. We'll figure that out. It's been 4 minutes, right? Not really. Might go hunt down some of those other sheep I see on the map, though. Let me do that. Because killing them itself gives me a full 1%. That's crazy. Hmm. What did I just pick up? Oh, rotten flesh. Oh, interesting. Hello there. Forgot I was trying to hunt down sheep. Oh, you're the guy that was over here earlier, and I was like, oh, let me just kill the one guy. Absolutely not. What we're not gonna do is the thunderstorm. We're gonna be really close with what we got. Let's see. Oh my gosh, just under halfway with the last jar. Just under. What is that? How many more? If I were to kill them to get there, 5. Less than 5 if I shear enough before I kill them. Bro, these guys need some grass. I don't know how to get them some more or anything, but they need some grass. And I got a better idea than getting rid of the hay bales. Here we go. Now they got more grass to eat. There you go. Is that the baby? How dare you? I didn't get that for you. Here, you want something? Eat this. Mm-hmm. I think we're there. For real, I think we're there. Like, we can just... Oop. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We're done. I got the mutton. I got some wool. All right. You know, it wasn't until just right now that I was like, man, what was I even doing all this for? That I just remembered what the point of all that was. Keep that on me. Why did I go there? What am I missing? That. Joseph's not in here. I'm gonna assume the dark gray. Or what? Dark green. Yeah. For a second, I thought I got 5 of these. Because I skipped that spot. Alright, run it up. It's already filled. Phenomenal. Fertilizer. Sheed. Hold on. Give me that. And for anyone who's not seen me say it, or has anyone who has not heard me say it in any of the previous episodes, I am extremely aware that this is a waste of space, that I am making it so that it's collecting seeds, considering that having it on the fertilized dirt is not collecting any seeds. I'm very aware that it's slightly dumb, but I'm a creature of habit, support, and it's an aesthetic thing. I just gotta do it. Can't help myself. I just realized, yeah, I'm like, I feel like a couple of these don't have any upgrades in them. Yeah, and these have just been sitting here not collecting anything else because I didn't give them the upgrades. That's cool. That's great. Damn. Already at 1920. Boom. 12 wool. What doing? Well, I was putting down my sheep seed. So now I can get lots and lots of wool. And the point of getting that wool was so I can make um denser wires. So these wires coming out of the brain here go through the floor to the system. Can only hold 8 channels at a time. And I'm going to make the denser wires, which can hold 16 or 32, one of those. 32. So yeah, that's going to be a lot better and helpful. Now let's see how much we're at. 37. Is that worth all the time? Yeah, it will be. All that time spent grinding the sheep, it'll work out. In like another 2 or 3 minutes, it'll be more wool than I had to begin with. All right. Can we make these right now? We have enough wool. I did already put them on autocraft. What if I wanted 10? Missing 3 wool. See? I just need a little more wool. Ready to go. Whoa. It's more than 3. Wait, let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, that 12 is more than 3. That's crazy. It's making it nice and slow. It's not even enough wire to like place all the ones that I've done so far. It's okay though. It's a start, and that's all that matters. I think I'm still gonna have this as no, never mind. I was gonna say I think I might still have it just be exposed like this, but then it will only take 8 channels if I did that. I want to make sure that that facade is covered on this side so that the pattern doesn't mess up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, might, I don't know this for sure, but that might have been all we needed to fix the problem of having this here for now. 12 channels. Yeah, 12 channels, not saying it's missing any connections. Of course, I'm gonna replace those other wires. Just making sure all of this still worked was the point of that. And now it do. Isn't that so nice? I think it's sensational. Okay. I gotta keep on taking this out as much as I can. I need those extra wires. So now, what we can do... Did I put the patterns on AutoCraft? Like the patterns themselves? No. Let's do that. Blank pattern, AutoCraft. Think I have a glowstone seed? I think I have seeds for all that. If I don't have a glowstone seed by now, I don't know what I'm doing. 100. I love that I actually can make 100 if I wanted to. But we're gonna just do a full stack for now. 90. What? 90. 55. It's gonna make one extra. That's okay. Because I'm about to make more patterns. Like that. A lot more patterns. Yes. Yes. And yes. Let's get this guy. No. This silicone. And yeah. For now, because this thing acts janky sometimes, I'm gonna have it so that it does a specific thing in one place and a specific thing in another. Reduce items will be auto-exported. Change that on all of them. Now let's give it a test. If I want some of these, Yeah, that's what I was worried about. See, I only need the one calculation press. It uses it over and over again. Ask for more than one, it's like, hold on, I need more. You don't need more. I can leave it in the inscriber, but then that inscriber would have to be specifically for making those calculation circuits. Because then it wouldn't be able to use it for the other ones because that thing is stuck in there. The alternative is to make the universal press and leave that in there. But what? Well, why not? Well, because I don't have this. And that is made from. No, I'm not going down that whole path right now. Sorry. Not happening. What did I just throw in there? My shovel. Um, those are useless to me because it has that in the pattern. See, that's why I want the circuit slicer. What was how was it to make the circuit slicer again? I see. That's not terrible. How do you make this? Never mind. It's kind of bad. Yeah, that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. Well, yeah, I do that. I'm thinking for now, we just like manually put in what press we're about to do. Well, what's the point of that? Because I can just manually put in the other damn items too. Seems I've reached a conundrum. Let's just let that build up. So we get better alternatives. I like that it auto exports that straight into the system now, though. So now, if I wanted to, I could start auto crafting the actual processor. Since that's just going straight into the system, now I can make I could just make these processors. And I also need to make sure that there's always just a bunch of redstone in the system. Boy, do I go through redstone. These mods said, what? Redstone is like vanilla Minecraft's version of electricity? Bet. Use it for everything. Require it whenever you want to do anything ever. Ah, see? All done. Uh, no, he used all of his diamonds. He has no diamonds left. Why would he do that? He has enough diamonds for a shovel. Anyway. Look at it go. Isn't that fun? Need some work done up here. Need to make those bigger. Oh yeah. Keep on transporting. Yeah, I got it. I gotta wire this up. Um, I hate just. See, the thing is, I really just want to do it right now, but I hate doing things with the thought in mind that it's gonna be temporary, and then it just like doesn't become temporary. Also, I can connect this drawer. There's no reason to not have that one connected to that too. Guess let me lock it too so it doesn't look funny on me. Oh, it was already locked. Cool. Um, I gotta temporarily link it up, man. I have to. All this running back and forth, like. Well, let's get those dense cables crafting that I've been getting all that wool for. 50? 40? Yeah, I'll take 40. So we're gonna have a line going this way. Down here. Through the floor, back up over here. This is actually, that's gonna go to there. Growth accelerator is gonna be there. Not there. Growth accelerator is gonna be here. Yeah. So the wall of the greenhouse either will be here or here. So let's say to be safe, this is gonna like come out of the side and go through. Nice. I'm gonna need more than 40 now that I'm looking at it. We are at Z is 624. X is 346. Okay. Give me that. This is not to go super low. Just below the surface. Damn, where am I going again? Can I actually see it on the map? Yeah. 624. I hear lava. And now we go this way. It's a lot farther and longer. Having to dig out walking from point A to point B. Ooh. Good to know. Where is it that I wanted to go? Well, I guess right now I should be more concerned about the Y level of where it was that I was at. Did I just like go straight past this and not realize? Hilarious. Um, 335. Hitting at Y. Just 335. 346. And then just straight up. Yeah, you're good. Drawers in range of storage interface by the computer. And over near it. Probably. I want this to be connected up over here though. Trying to make sure that trying to do my best to ensure that not everything is just about doing things the technically best way, but also having a good mixture of aesthetic. And I feel like I'm already really falling behind in the aesthetic part of that, but we're gonna get there. I feel like I just don't have enough time on my hands to stream. So it's like whenever I do get a chance to stream, I just want to like keep making progress. And to me, progress is like doing all this stuff. When I could just like, take some time to just place a block, delete a block, place a block, delete a block. And when you're like live streaming to people, that's kind of okay to do. Because you're just like chilling, hanging out, talking. But then posting this to YouTube, just kind of it's like, who's gonna watch that? What am I looking for? Stuff to make glass. Stuff to make sand. Fire and dirt. Also, I just might have a bunch of sand in here and I just didn't smelt it. Yeah. Duh. And now with my new furnace, that can go a lot faster. How sweet. Wool, wool, wool. Everything's depending on wool. Gotta make another seed and put it in here too. Let's get like, can I do 30? It's crafting them so slow. All 30 have been crafted. And we just got out of the hole. Alright. Well, that's a little bit of good news, though. Let's see. Let's cover this up. I should have went in there to the other part of the cave first. Still need to... want to go up, over, and down. And then I also need a storage bus. No item found. I don't got it, but I can make it. Limitless potential. You ever wanted to keep your chess monster instead of replacing with something sensible? We present the storage bus. See, but what's more sensible? Having a bunch of drawers? Or let me restart that. What's more sensible? Having to make a whole bunch of drives that only hold 63, 64 items each? Or just placing down drawers and having everything stay in the drawers? I think this is more sensible. If you ask me, which nobody did. Let's see. That's what, one tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to picture how big this thing would be. One more. Ah. Mini crash out. Nice. Not ready for this one. Not ready for this. I guess I wasn't ready either. You're not ready for this one. Boom. Brass pipe. Boom. Hmm. What if I... You know, Alright, well, while we wait for more wool to grow... What a statement. While we wait for the wool to grow... Mhm. messed up. I don't know if it will or won't be, but yeah. Should have named this series like Scatterbrain or something. The what doing kind of works too. Because every couple of seconds you probably look at the screen and you're like, what are you doing? Like, what, you were just working on this. What are you doing? Like now I just saw those diamond furnaces and I thought I can very easily turn those into netherite. Now I kind of want to go to the nether and use this wool to bed mine or something. Give it to me. 2? All that time it made 2? Or, okay. It does tend to be more than 2. This didn't even need to be the dense cables. Like, at all. Like, I'm so serious. This did not need to be dense cables. As a matter of fact, that specific spot can't be a dense cable. That is the funniest thing ever. Yeah, that can't. This didn't even need to be dense cables. So, like, allow me to explain. Connecting to the big brain here, you want to be able to have as many channels as possible that can run through these cables. But if you branch off, like say I was to go like this way, right? If I had like 10 things connected this way and 10 things connected this way, this last cable that's touching this, it has 20 channels to it, but it's only 10 and 10, right? Like let's say these aren't dense cables. Let's say this is the only dense cable. The rest of these are the cables that were only able to hold 8, the regular flux cables. Also, hold on. Oh, no, that was... Oh, it's just because I have the cross on there. Anyway. Let's say this is the only dense cable. The rest of these are flux cables. And there's 8 this way, 8 that way. Yes, it's 16 altogether, and they can only hold 8. But... Okay, these 2 are dense cables. But because it's going into dense cables, I hold 32. It's fine. So with this needed to be dense cables. Because I might put something here. I might put something down here on the first floor. But once I got to underneath here, like nothing else is going to be connected to the cable from here on out. So everything else that I just did could have just been regular cable. Because it's only going to be the 1 or 2 channels. Like this and this. So. Anyway. Let's take a peek at this. Oh my gosh. That is like the most beautiful sight I've ever seen. I'm looking at my storage system and I'm seeing all of this. So now from anywhere within range, I have access to all of that. Which also means crafting stuff out of the essence can go on autocraft. So I don't have to keep making it over and over again. Let me see. Let me give this priority. See, it says insertion higher priority. Insertion into here, into what it's connected to, or insertion into the system. What the hell is that? Cause like the export bus, for example, pulls items from the network, pushes them into the inventory as touching. So by that logic, this is extracting into there. So if I wanted to extract, it can go into the storage bus, then higher priority for this. I'm basically trying. The reason why I was doing that is like, if I were to, let's say, take all this out, right? If I put it back in here, I'm putting it into the system, which is throwing it into the drives over there instead of into the shelves, the drawers. So I was changing the priority so that it would, once I throw it in here, it'll go back into here, which doesn't look like that did it. So if I do this the other way around, will that send it all in? No. Try again. Oh, I think that did it. Yeah. None. I got 100. Yep. Okay. See, that's why I was confused. Because again, it's extraction. When it comes to export bus, export, it's saying that's to the thing it's touching. Then this is saying insertion is for putting it in there. Anyway, we're all good now. Everything makes sense. The world is in order. Time to make more progress. Hey, look, I can make a whole bunch of this now. Straight from the system. I don't have to fill up my inventory with it and then make it little by little. I could just go boop. Done. Ah, it feels so nice. I want to make this bigger. I have some of the blocks necessary to make it bigger. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And you, I'll leave that like that. I just deleted that to write the same thing. I'll leave it like that, but let me make another one. Missing those. Right, I didn't get around to doing that one. Guess what? I can just go gold. Well, I have a bunch of this already, but I could have just went boop, boop. Sensation. Too many peas. And now I can do this on autocraft. Let's make the other screen. Pattern pattern access terminal. Simple, huh? Now I can just throw them straight into here. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Um, Beautiful. I'm in love. Did I just add that or no? No, I added the storage components. Wow, I actually got that name right. I just kind of said something. It just happened to be what it's actually called. So now, we want one of these. We just gotta ask and say please. And then we can get two of these. Actually, let me get another one. Let me get another one of those. Once crafting becomes available again. Gonna make a big boy. Line. Let's get rid of these now before the problem later. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Let's see. Hold on. What's the recipe for that? Let's open it here. That requires that, which we do have that on AutoCraft, and that requires that, which is on AutoCraft, that requires that. This is not on AutoCraft. Now it is. That requires that, and this is not. I thought I did put quartz fiber on AutoCraft. It is. Why wasn't it showing it as AutoCraft? Well, it doesn't matter because it is autocraftable. And now that part is as well. And the class is not autocraftable yet. So I didn't hook up the furnace to this whole system. But once it is hooked up, the sand is autocraftable. Okay. All that to say, give me more of these. Nothing available. Not. Oh, because I just got rid of it. Duh. Let me put that back real quick. Let me get some of these. Oh, it's taking long because I didn't make any acceleration card upgrades for that. Which I have all these freaking cards sitting here. Let's make it go all the way over because I will put another one over there eventually. Nice. So many of these lying around. Oh, uh, thank you. But well, I mean, God damn. No, it's okay. Thought it was like these drives just fell out of it. It's just the patterns, blank patterns. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna put those on autocraft just because I use it so much. That and this one. I guess I should do the regular wall. All right, it's this one, right? Layered. Yeah, just in case I ever need them. Ooh. Um, it appears I am running out of space with these in this pattern provider already. Is that done? Did I fix all that? Both sides. Ooh. Yeah, let's put this in. Bam. What did I say? Oh, I could do that. Uh, that might be a problem. This knife might be a problem. Let me see. Yeah. I could. I know how to do. Let me see. We do. No. What am I doing? Give me recipe for this. Enable substitute. And yeah. Yeah. Huh. Boom. So these get acceleration cards, and these do not. This can put. You can do all 5 acceleration cards. 10, 20 acceleration cards. And like, you see how much simpler my life has become so quickly? Like, uh, 5, 10, 15. Now let's craft something and see how fast it goes. Acceleration cards crafted pretty fast. about those wires, the fence cables? Those were crafting pretty slow, weren't they? And they still are not crafting the fastest. Well, oh no, I mean that's definitely faster than it was. That wasn't like super impressive or anything, but that was faster. It was good. Let's make a big one here. Let's go make some printed silicone. Where are my other cards? Oh, it's in there. So is that. Don't scare me like that. Now that's crafting fast. Can't keep up. Furnace is giving me too much too fast. Come on. Still got plenty more. Alright, what was it? 5 of these. And then I need 8 of these. Yep, 8. 8 of those coming up. Times 5, 40. 40 of those. And go. Okay. Okay. Nope. Yes. Doesn't really matter. I'm getting rid of it anyway. Anything that was more necessary than what I have been doing. Ensuring all the sides are covered. Yeah, I feel like I should bring this up by 1. Not up, like, make it 1 taller. A 3x4. Maybe it's like just 1 coming off of there, 1 coming off of there. Can you take acceleration cards? No. Our house, or our factory, is almost in perfect shape to stop focusing on it. Which that is the goal, that's the point of things. Of what we're doing in here. It's basically like I'm trying to get to a point with the auto crafting and the seeds and all that, where it's like, in a way, I'm playing on creative. So like when I want to build something like the house, I just have like all the resources accessible to me. So like, so yeah, like whenever I just need something, I just like be able to craft it up. Um, and eventually, hopefully it'll get to a point where like I don't even really need to walk into here anymore. Because even like doing this whole like pattern thing, I can add another system into here that'll let me do it. Like there's a, uh, let's see. Oop. Trying to see if I can pull it up. Jeez, that's not what I want. This thing. Yeah, wireless universal terminal. You can add the pattern encoding onto there, quantum crafter, jeez. Standard pattern access terminal, like everything. All these different things that you could ever want. You can add them all together into the system. And it'll just have like, I think another button here that you tap through the different systems. So then like, yeah, I won't really need to walk in here. Just gotta upgrade this some more. Ensure it keeps on pumping out the power we need. I gotta make these flux points so that I can take that power with me wherever I go. Speaking of which, I should chunk load this. Um, I made that cable like right on the chunk border. I was gonna like chunk load these two if that was like all that was there, but I can't even tell what chunk that's in. Yeah, no, that's in that chunk. So I can skip this one, honestly. But then this one's like right on the line. So I'd have to like do like all 5 of these. I mean, it really doesn't matter at that point. Just so things stay loaded, things keep growing and stuff, even if I'm not here. Getting sent into the system without problem. Yeah, I think that leaves us off on a good spot. Try to make sure this video actually goes up on time tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I think tomorrow I should be streaming again for around the same amount of time and around the same time. And then the next day, I might be able to get a couple videos worth of streaming in. But alright, that's gonna leave it off there. Let me see if I can find a nice little place to stand for a thumbnail. Something like that. Something like that, yeah, see straight through there. Maybe this cable. Alright, well, to those of you watching live here on Twitch, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to drop a follow if you haven't already. Go over to the YouTube to catch any of the streams you may have missed, as well as any previous seasons, other games, things like that. And to those watching on the YouTube, thanks for stopping by. Make sure to drop a like on the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and head to the Twitch to follow and watch live as these things happen. We'll catch you in the next one. Adios.